our video. We're going to be introducing a paint stripper that works, Star 10. What we have here is our Phase 1 paste, first application. Phase 2 liquid. Applicator bottle that we put our Phase 2 liquid in for better application. Our product comes in an aerosol can, our quarts, gallons, 2.5 gallons. We also have, not seen here, 5-gallon buckets up to a 55-gallon drums, whatever your needs are. So stay tuned. Now we're going to be explaining the tools during our video. The applicator tools, which is just a simple brush, notch trowel, just making sure you get that proper thickness on there. Pro Prep scraper, this is what we recommend, this is what we use. It's a very good, sharp stainless steel tool. Good, sharp tool is key. All the scrapings that you remove, you're going to be putting them in. This is what we use again, just a piece of metal, bent over cardboard box. Works great for cleaning your brushes. To get that cut off brush, take a Stanley knife or a sharp set of shears. Go ahead and snip it. Again, you're going to be taking this tool here with conjunction of our liquid. And that's great. Just for something like that, clean that out, wipe clean. That rag does not have to be clean all the time. Let it dry. All you're doing is absorbing the leftovers. The Brillo pad, again, taking a full piece, cut it to the size you need. Again, you're taking that with conjunction of the liquid, massaging the area, cleaning it, again, and coming back with our towel and wiping clean. Okay, now we're going to start here with our doors. What we have here are 3 doors. On the left we have a white painted door with 3 coats of latex. The center door, which is a stain and varnish. The door on the right is a stain and varnish. What we have there is also some tape covering up the glass, so when we come back with our Scotch-Brite pad, we're not going to be putting any marks at all in that glass. And right now we're applying the Phase 1 paste. Okay, I'm going to be using the brush on this door here, and making sure that the thickness is key. Application is a key part to the stripper. You don't want to put it on like paint. You want to put it on like you're putting on paint stripper. You want that thickness. And showing a different application here, we have our notch trowel, and just spread that right around. And it's giving you the proper thickness that you need. Let that sit. And time's going to vary between doors. The 3 coats of latex that we have here could take anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. Some doors will come off in just a matter of maybe 5 or 10 minutes, depending on the coating. The latex is going to bubble up quickly. The stain and varnish will also bubble, but you won't get the same effect. If you have a door that has multi-coats of, say, some enamel, some harder paints on there, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and let that sit a little bit longer. And don't be afraid to actually, if you have multi-doors, coat the doors on one side and let them sit overnight. Come back the next morning and strip clean. It's not a problem with this type of stripper. It's not going to ruin the wood or darken the wood, ruin the patina of the wood at all. So something you can always come back and do later. And get ready to take our Pro Prep tool. And go ahead and just scrape clean. Yeah, tools are very important. We prefer the Pro Prep because anything larger than an inch, you just can't get a good, just a really good scraping action. Anything more than that, it's kind of a hit and miss. But anything you use, just make it a good sharp tool. Coming back to our painted door. You can see that's just pulling right off. And you want to wait until you can get all the coatings all at one time. Don't want to pull it off in 15 minutes if you know it's going to take 30. Give it the proper time that it needs. Do a little test spot before you actually scrape it all off. Make sure it's gone all the way through. Any scrapings that you have there is go ahead and put on a piece of cardboard or a piece of plastic and let it sit out in a dry area, whether it's out in the sun or out in your garage someplace. That product will actually dry into the consistency of cornflakes. And you can throw that right away in your garbage. Now we're coming back with our Scotch-Brite pad applied with our liquid. Liquid we always put in our applicator bottle. It just makes it a lot easier to work with. All it is just a heavy-duty polyethylene plastic spray bottle. You want to use one with that insignia on the bottom. That way it won't melt the works of the plastic bottle. And making sure that surface, you keep that wet while you're using your Scotch-Brite pad. Again, then coming back with a terry cloth. And wiping clean. Wetting the Scotch-Brite pad is kind of important. If you wet just the surface without wetting the Scotch-Brite pad, all that'll do is absorb the liquid. Though it's best to just go ahead and soak them both down. And again, coming back with our terry cloth towel. You could very easily refinish all three of those immediately, or you could come back with a 250 or 300 grit, just lighten that wood up a little bit, some sandpaper. You are ready for a new finish. Hello, welcome to another part of our video. During this segment, we're going to be showing you the spray application of Star 10 paint stripper. You're going to be using a conventional cup gun. You'll be taking our paste, our liquid, using a combination of 50-50 ratio. Stir it well in a bucket. Put back into our can here. You're going to be ready to spray. Okay, now we're going to start spraying our table. The best pressure when using a cup gun is 25 to 35 psi. We use a 60,000 tip. Whether you have an old worn out one or different one you want to use, that's fine. The consistency is key on mixing, but the components of the two are the same, the paste and the liquid. So it's very easy to mix proper thickness. Spraying our product is very easy to do and the best application. If you're doing boats, homes, furniture, doors, floors, cabinets and walls, cars, airplanes, graffiti. Okay. What we have here, again, is going to be taking their cutoff brush. Cutoff brush works great on this type of application. If you were to use a scraper, you'd be, which you could, but the cutoff brush is going to take it off smoother and faster. We're going to follow up with a scraper after this, but that's where that cutoff brush really is great on something like this. Again, some expanded steel. Just rolled over a cardboard box. It's great for cleaning that brush out. You can just keep right on using it, cleaning it out. And again, come back to the Pro Prep for some highlighted spots. I'm just scraping right down. Again, phase 2 liquid. Scotch-Brite pad, wetting that down. And you're going to want to wear gloves. Working with this, it's not, there's no caustics or acids in our stripper whatsoever. So it's not going to be burning your skin if you did get some on you, but consistent use of the product, it's going to dry your hands out, so you don't want to wear gloves. Again, coming back with a cutoff brush, keeping that area wet. This table here we had sitting for approximately about 30 minutes at a temperature of 55 degrees. If it was warmer, it would actually work faster. So the warmer it is, the faster the product's going to work, faster it's going to kick off. But it's workable all the way down to 40 degrees. The colder it is, the longer reaction time, but you can see that in our shop that we keep our temperatures about 55 degrees and it still works, good working temperature. Wipe that clean. What I would do there is I'd come back with some sandpaper when the top is completely done and open that grain up a little bit. Again, coming off with the cutoff brush. The more you use that cutoff brush in any project, you're going to find out it's a very useful tool. The little grooves that we have in the face of this table. It's a lot easier to use this brush than it would be if you were to have a little pick of some sort or some type of pad. The cutoff brush, the bristles get right inside the grooves right in the face. Scotch-Brite again. Again, coming back to Scotch-Brite is going to remove any type of residue that's left behind. It could be just cleaning that wood so it's ready for your next step. This is the foot we'd sprayed earlier. Anytime you do a project like this and you have an area that's soaked down or the top is covered with stripper, more of the whole project is wet with stripper. You can't get back to this right away. That's okay. Emergency comes up, you have to take off. You can't get back to this till tomorrow. That's perfectly fine. It's not going to do anything to wood. It's not going to completely just dry out and just be a waste for you. It's going to be right where you left it. You don't have to hurry and try to quick scrape everything off. Just go ahead and leave it and get back to it tomorrow. Okay, coming in with a liquid, cut off brush, just massaging that gently. And if you let that product sit on there long enough, there's no other tool that you need to come back with. Cut off brush or even a toothbrush, old toothbrush that's works great in little areas like this. Putting that brush inside the rag here, getting inside them grooves. Very good cleaning tool. Final cleaning with a Scotch-Brite pad. And that's where the cleaning is really going to be crucial here, because the cleaner that you get this with a Scotch-Brite pad, the less sanding you'll be doing later. You would spend days sanding 4 legs with that type of design on a table like this. And as you're going to see, by using this type of stripper and this type of application and removal, you've saved yourself a lot of hours of sanding. That there is ready for a finish without sanding. Star 10 paint stripper. Keep us in mind on your next project.